It's your boy Tyrell, aka Showtime, and welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Today we got another reaction for y'all, man. But before we talk about the video that we're gonna react to today, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, join the show, join the family. Yeah, man. Join the show, join the family over here on Showtime Reacts. We do a lot of different things, from public freakouts, Karen videos, Beyond Scared Straight, customers versus employees, and then sometimes we do some videos like today. You know what I mean? Like, we do a lot of different things over here on Showtime Reacts. I like to keep it, diverse and do a bunch of different things so y'all don't get bored and so I don't get bored. You feel me? So if that sounds like you, sounds like something that you'll be into, you like a good time, good vibes, all that good stuff, consider subscribing and joining the show and joining the family, man, here on Showtime Reacts, man. So few quick announcements. Follow me on IG. I had to make a new one. My last one got hacked. If you watched my last few videos, you probably would know that already. But go follow my IG, man. Link is in the description, and I'll put it in the pinned comment, man. Only follow me on IG if you mess with me. You know what I mean? Like, I want people that honestly just, support me and just, the people that's real. You know what I mean? I want real people that follow me on my IG. I don't want you to follow me just because, like, bro, follow me because you mess with me. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I want. But anyway, man, we got this video today. The case of Miss Sorella, I believe that's how you say her name. This is the JCS criminal psychology. Now, I done one of these videos before. I think it was The Legend of Jeff, and you guys seem to love it. It got, I think, like 1K views or something like that. A lot of people in the comments were telling me I should do more of these. The only problem with this channel, the JCS psychology channel, is that a lot of these videos that they post are like 45 minutes long, an hour long. Now, I don't mind doing reactions that's that long. I just want to know if y'all cool with it. You feel me? So if y'all cool with me doing longer reactions, like 40 minutes, bro, I definitely would do it. No problem. I'm on YouTube anyway. A lot of the stuff that I'll be watching, or a lot of stuff I see, I'll be like, man, I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna react to that jinx. I know my subscribers probably mess with it. And two, I like to do genuine reactions. You know what I mean? I know there's some reaction channels out there, bro. You can just tell that they watched the video before they even react to it. Like, I'm giving y'all my genuine reaction, man. I've done these live reactions, so y'all know it's real. But anyway, we're gonna jump into the video, man. I did a little rambling there, but it's all good. Let's get it, man. The case of Miss Sorella. I believe that's how you say her name. Let's get it, man. Oh yeah, let me kind of explain for people that's new. So JCS, they pretty much, like, these people, they get arrested and they're like getting questioned and stuff like that, and there's like psychologists in there that are, trying to get them to say certain things to see if they're telling the truth or if they're lying. But you'll understand more as we watch it.
I find it a little bit strange that you're not upset.
Well, I'm being accused, which is, anyways, like I said, I reserve the right to remain silent. So.
No, okay, that's okay, but I just find it strange that you're not upset by all what's going on right now.
I find it very strange to be in this situation.
You
so
do?
I don't know what to think of it. I'm just trying to stay calm. That's it.
Why do you use the word strange?
Right now, like I said, I'm just staying calm and I'm waiting for it to go to court tomorrow and following my lawyer's advice. That's it.
But do you believe what I told you?
What happened, bro?
No, I don't believe what you're saying to me, so.
Okay, you don't believe me.
No. So.
What do you believe?
Just reserving my right to remain silent.
I'm just asking you, what do you believe?
What I believe.
Which is?
Like I said, I'm here right now, and
do you believe?
go to court
Do you believe that your daughters are alive?
These were the school lunchboxes of 9-year-old Amanda and 8-year-old Sabrina DeVito. They were packed by their grandmother Teresa in the early morning hours of March 31st, 2009, the last Tuesday before the Easter holidays. Little did Teresa know she would find these lunchboxes 9 hours later exactly as she left them, and then go on to discover the lifeless bodies of her 2 granddaughters in the family playroom. Their mother, 43-year-old Adele Sorella, was nowhere to be seen. She had left a voicemail for her brother Luigi that afternoon, essentially stating that she was suicidal and for him to come to the house immediately. Luigi called his brother and mother right away, all of whom drove to Adele's residence in Laval, Quebec, arriving at roughly 4:30 p.m. to make their tragic discovery. Detective Francois Delisle arrived at the scene roughly 20 minutes after the paramedics, and the 2 children were already pronounced dead. The Laval police would then launch a murder investigation with the primary objective of finding Adele, the prime suspect, and investigators speculated over both the method and motive for the homicides. The conjecture was that the girls had most likely been poisoned, and the reason for their murder being what is known as spousal revenge filicide. The term is used in forensic psychology for when a parent kills one or more of their own children as a means of exacting revenge upon their spouse or partner. Adele's husband at the time was 42-year-old Giuseppe DeVito, a well-known member of the Rizzuto crime family in Montreal. He had been on the run from police for over 4 years at the time, wanted for coordinating a failed drug operation in January of 2005. He attempted to smuggle over 200 kilograms of cocaine into Canada from Haiti, which was essentially his retirement plan. But the RCMP had other plans, as intelligence was gathered about the shipment and the drugs were seized upon arrival. Giuseppe went into hiding at the start of 2005, but the authorities knew he was still in regular contact with his wife, and even met up with her and his daughters on several occasions. But according to reports, all contact from his end abruptly ceased at the very start of 2009, 3 months before his children were murdered. Adele was located at 3 a.m. on April...
Hold up, man. I gotta say something, bro. And this is tragic, man. Like when a parent kills their own kids, bro. And this kind of remind me of what the hell is that dude's name, bro? He killed his 2 daughters or 2 daughters and his wife. Like, these are some sick ass people, bro. To take your child's life because of your spouse, like, or just to take a child's life in general is sick, bro. Wow. Now I'm really curious as to what's gonna happen.
April 1st, roughly 15 hours after the investigation was launched. She had crashed into a utility pole on a rural roadway in eastern Laval. The force of the collision caused serious damage to the driver's side of her car, but Adele sustained no injuries. An accident scene investigator would later testify that the crash was most likely deliberate. The suspect was initially taken to the hospital under police supervision, where she remained for 9 hours. She was then handcuffed and taken to the Laval Police Department, where her interrogation commenced at exactly 7 p.m. The segment of footage released by the Crown Attorney's Office starts 40 minutes into the procedure, and what makes this one of the more fascinating interrogations is the detective's approach and how he goes about trying to achieve his objective. What we know is that he initially discussed the car accident with a suspect and double-checked she was without physical injury. They then briefly discuss hospital food and hospitals in general, all essentially small talk for the purpose of rapport development. At around minute 25, she was informed that her 2 children were dead and that she was under arrest for first-degree murder. She was read her rights and given the choice to speak with an attorney, which she accepted, and was then taken to another room where she got legal advice over the phone for roughly 15 minutes. She was then brought back to the interrogation room and was asked if she wanted any water. She refused and then stated she was invoking her right to remain silent. In Canada, the suspect is well within their right not to answer questions, yet this doesn't confine the interrogator from asking questions. They can essentially press for as long as they want, and if the suspect is coaxed out of silence, anything that gets divulged is still admissible in court.
I find it a little bit strange that you're not upset.
I'm here right now, and
do you believe that your daughters are alive?
Yes. So I'm staying calm.
What?
I have the regret to inform you that they're dead. Both of them.
No, they're not. So
That's why you're not upset.
I told you I'm staying calm.
Yeah,
And everything will be fine.
and not only that they are deceased, both of them, but you are under arrest for killing them.
What a
Look.
shame, bro.
I'm their mother, so
I know. That's why it's so difficult.
The detective has now abandoned the more common strategies of reframing and rapport development. He is no longer trying to be the suspect's friend, nor is he trying to downplay the crimes. He instead initiates a continuous psychological barrage that attacks every aspect of Adele's character, and this persists for almost 5 hours. Under different circumstances, his behavior would be considered harassment or even abuse, yet the detective executes his strategy in a manner so passive that any assertions of malpractice or intimidation will hold little to no weight in court. He maintains a very calm disposition, yet manages to superimpose a highly disparaging tone at the same time. He's able to apply a remarkable amount of psychological pressure in the absence of aggression. The simple reason for this strategy is to precipitate fatigue. Mentally exhausted suspects are more susceptible to suggestion and less likely to think rationally. In other words, their ability to consider the long-term consequences of a decision will be significantly limited.
Everybody's gonna think that you couldn't bear the fact that they would be happy without you.
Damn.
They're gonna say that, and that's why you killed them. So what's gonna come? There's gonna be a lot of disapprobation on what you did, and a lot of misunderstanding, and a lot of anger at you. You're gonna have to face that. I'm just warning you in advance. You just have to keep focused on the reason why you did it. This is your strength. You disagree? You do disagree. You're difficult to read, but now you disagree with what I'm saying. Why? You can tell me. Don't be afraid. I won't get mad. I know, but there's one thing that we need an explanation on.
The use of crime scene photographs is perhaps the most recognized procedure with regard to interrogations. It's a strategy used to gauge a suspect's response, especially if the images being presented are of a gruesome nature, and even more so if the victims are personally connected to the suspect. The sharp and sudden manner in which they are often presented is done so a suspect is caught off guard, and this is thought to make it much harder for them to fabricate emotion in a convincing manner. It's a highly effective technique, and the following segment of footage was presented by the prosecution at Adele's trial 3 times, once during the opening statement and twice during the closing argument.
You need to explain this.
I'm gonna talk to my lawyer.
Look at that. This is the truth. These are your daughters.
No remorse either, bro.
Something brought you to do that to them.
Wow, bro.
How can we explain this? How is it possible?
And I know I'm not like, giving my usual, commentary because I want this is a longer video for one, but two is really interesting. I have nothing really to say. I'm probably gonna get most of my commentary, towards the end, but this is crazy, bro, for real.
That you brought your brother to see this. You send it home, knowing you will find this. Why weren't you there? How can you explain that this could happen What in your life brought you to that? We have to explain this. Look at that. You gave them life. You brought them up. They trusted you.
Man, 4 hours and 25 minutes. That exhaustion kicking in.
You want to say something? I'm still listening.
No, I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
I don't believe that's them on the floor.
Sorry? Did you say that? You don't believe that's them on the floor?
To see them like that, yeah.
Okay. Who do you believe it is?
I just
I don't know. Tell me. Let's play that game.
No, I'm not playing any game.
That's not them on the floor. Okay. We took what? Actors?
I'm gonna think of my kids as I choose to think of my kids.
And you see them all.
I just want to go back to myself.
Okay, but we took actors to do that? Is that what you think? We put them on your living room floor? Same build? Same hair? Same face? And said, pretend you're dead? Is that what you're saying?
Not saying anything.
Yeah, you said, I don't believe that's them on the floor. You said that.
Not saying anything.
Did you look at those pictures? Didn't you recognize Sabrina and Amanda? Want to take another look?
I don't want to see any pictures.
Okay.
Flat.
Wow, bro.
But you're not
I know that
serious
shit's eating her
when
up
you
on
say
the inside,
there's
bro.
them on the floor.
That shit gotta be eating her up on the inside, dog.
I just want to go back to myself.
Ain't no way, bro. She's gonna go back to her cell and cry.
Do you know what day it is today? Do you know what day it is today?
I don't need to say anything.
Do you know what day it is today?
Yes.
Tell me.
I'm just going to go back to myself.
What day it is today? What day is it? You don't know.
I don't want to see any of that stuff.
No, I'm not showing you anything. I'm just asking you, do you know what day we are today?
Yes, I do know what day we are.
Okay, tell
I'm
me.
not answering anything.
Okay, because you don't know.
Like I said, you can think what you want.
She's not cracking
I'm not
at all.
gonna answer anything.
Everybody knows she's
Today?
guilty, son.
It's the 1st of April. And you seem to think it's April Fool's Day.
You seem to think it's April Fool's Day.
You believe what you want.
Wow,
The suspect, for the most part, stuck by her lawyer's advice and refused to give any sort of admission to the alleged crimes. However, she still chose to engage at certain points, and her lack of reactive emotion during these moments was later used to argue both voluntary detachment and lack of remorse, as well as drive home the notion that her conduct was not due to mental illness, but
I said that, bro. I said she has no remorse, my guy. And you know the crazy thing about this is that, like, they have this tape and they have a psychologist in there trying to crack her, like, in any like little small details you probably don't even think of. Like, I've seen one where it's like, oh, the way he touched his hair or the way she touched her hair shows shows signs of this, or shows sign, like, it's crazy. They will literally break you down, and that's why, like, some people go in there, they say don't say anything at all, you know.
by
It's
cause
wild,
of her
bro. Let me see what this Jay said they trusted you. I was trying to see what her name was.
Corrupt and calculated endeavor for revenge, which she was willing to attain by any means necessary. After nearly 6 years on the run,
I thought her name was Casey Anthony. It's like, no, that's not even funny, bro.
police tracked down Giuseppe DeVito in October of 2010. He had been living under an alias in St. Leonard, Montreal, and had considerably altered his appearance by shedding weight. He was sentenced to 15 years in prison, which he was made to serve at the maximum security Donnacona institution. On the 8th of May, 2013, he testified at the murder trial of his wife and expressed what appeared to be genuine remorse over not having been there for his family. Reports stated that he held himself fully responsible for the death of his daughters and refused to give any damning testimony against his ex-wife. He was found dead in his cell just 2 months later. The coroner's report revealed toxic levels of cyanide in his blood and stomach, and his death was ruled a suicide. Adele Sorella was convicted on 2 counts of first-degree murder in July of 2013, but the conviction was overturned 4 years later, as it was ruled the trial judge had made errors when instructing the jury. Adele was released on bail for just over a year before her retrial commenced in February 2019. She was then found guilty on 2 counts of second-degree murder and rendered a life sentence with the possibility of parole after 10 years. Her earliest release date is March of 2029.
Damn. Wow. Yeah, man, that was the case of Miss Sorella. I don't know if that's her first name or last name. I don't really know, but that's such a crazy, man. You know, I hate when kids get involved, you know, with personal matters between parents or just in general, man. Like, I feel like a lot of the times kids are victims of their parents, whether their parents are fighting, whether their parents getting divorced. You know, same thing with that one guy, man. I can't think of his name, you know, but he killed his, he's right here actually. Chris Watts. That's him right there, Chris Watts. Where he killed his wife and his like 2 or 3 daughters or something, man. Like, all because he didn't want to be with his wife no more. And it's just like, yo, why bring the kids in this? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I didn't give much commentary, man, but honestly, it's just more like it's shocking to me, and I'm kind of lost for words, you know, because, you know, I've worked with kids for a long time, and I don't know, man. But, you know, you guys go ahead and like the video, comment your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this. If you want to see more of these, let me know down in the comments. Also, tell me what video you want me to react to. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see me react to a certain series, a new series on YouTube, or something you will be interested in, comment down below, man. And you guys make sure y'all looking in the comments so y'all can, you know, thumbs up the video that y'all want me to react to. All right, make sure y'all follow me on IG. And until next time, I'm out of here, man. Peace.